Hello, my name is Maxine Samone. I'm here to share a touch of Venus with you. I'm gonna get this sage going, get the vibes right, and we're gonna get into some collective messages. If you're seeing this on TikTok, this will be posted on YouTube. If you're here on YouTube, thank you for being here. You can like this video to support the channel, subscribe to stay in touch with all of the new collective messages. I really appreciate that. Okay. I'm not coming with any particular download, so we're just going to get into it. Oh, if you'd like a personal reading, everything can be found on only atouchofvenus.com. I will not reach out to you. Okay? I will not reach out to you. I've been noticing some people messaging me about other accounts. So I will never reach out to you for a personal reading. Okay? Let's get into the messages. I moved a good amount of my cards over there, so we're going to use the ones that are here right now. Hello. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, higher beings of light and unconditional love, divine mother, divine father. Hi. Let's get into these collective messages. Let's see. Venus popping out. What's today? Today's Wednesday. It's a Mercury day, but we're just gonna see. Saturn return age popping out in the reverse. Part of fortune increase. Libra I balance in the reverse. This is coming through for me as well. There's a change in tide. It feels like there's a change in the tides. Let me get one more. Chiron healing in the reverse. Okay, I'm just going to set that there. We have third house messages. Interesting. Hello, Kat. How are you? I'm picking up that this collective, I may be talking to a collective that is going through their Saturn return, or you're about to finish it, because I believe if you're going through your Saturn return right now, you might have a Saturn in Pisces. And that's going to be finishing up, I think, around the beginning of next year. Like February-esque time, you know? And, it just feels like what's been out of balance is about to come in because of the hard work and the dedication that you've been displaying in your Saturn return. It may not feel like that right now. You may actually be experiencing a little bit of a shakeup. You may not like what you're hearing on the surface, but Spirit is really asking you to ground into, I know it sounds contradictory, but ground into your delusions, ground into your dreams that you have for yourself, because that's what Saturn in Pisces is about. It is about using your spiritual resources, your grounding techniques to bring that vision down to life. You've been showing up for yourself. You've been showing up consistently, and I'm getting chills. You haven't seen that return on investment yet. And Spirit is saying you're about to see that return on investment. Whatever feelings are coming up right now through what is showing up in your life is that it feels like clearing out any residue. Clearing out any residue that is keeping you from experiencing this increase of abundance. Spirit is saying you've done so much work. First of all, they're proud of you. They're very proud of you. But also, you've done too much work to revert back to the same reactions that you've had in the past when maybe something is presented to you. I'm going to get more clarity, but it's feeling like a blessing is hidden in and hidden in what seems like unsavory or you know what I'm saying? Like the circumstances don't seem very favorable, but I feel like there is a blessing there, and that's what they're asking you to see. What is Venus bringing? Yes, you're getting in alignment. You are clearing out this last blockage. Literally, this is the River card. It talks about something interrupting a flow, and there's something that is coming online, being in alignment, and this is your Venus placement. So you might have learned some hard lessons in love specifically, and you might be coming into alignment with a timeline that, like a higher type of love, because you've integrated these lessons. When you align with the timeline of love, you also align with the timeline of abundance. We have the Judge coming out as your Saturn return in reverse. Clarification. Let me get one more for the Judge. The Threshold and the Vision. Do not judge your circumstances right now. Please release the judgment that you have around your circumstances right now. Again, you might be presented with a situation that is not favorable. But they're saying if you can look past this, and like I said, ground into your delusion, which is, I know it sounds contradictory, but that is very much what Saturn and Pisces is. It is contradicting energies, you know, but it's about having the wisdom to mesh these two together, which is appreciating some aspects of the structure that Saturn can give you, the consistency, the discipline. But then Pisces is also moving with so much faith and flow, knowing that you are protected and you're provided for. So it's like, can you ground your vision, ground into the delusion, despite your circumstances that are being presented to you right now? Can you see? Can you use your eyes to see? We have the Threshold and we have the Vision. Can you continue to take that leap? Can you take this leap of faith based off of your vision, not based off of the circumstances that you're being presented with in your reality? So, this is interesting. We have Libra, I balance, and then we have the Vessel and Gnosis. There is something that you are wanting to create. There's something that you feel called to create that's been put on your heart to create, but this feels more like there's a deep knowing in your womb space. Oh, I see the name Mother Goose popping out. And there's something that is asking to be brought to fruition. I feel like this collective has been getting downloads about this for a while, but I feel like there's also something with the Judge card here. You're waiting for the perfect circumstances. There is no perfect circumstance. Actually, if you look at the circumstances that you may be facing that may seem unfavorable, if you can switch change your perspective, use this eye, you know what I'm saying? Intuit and also trust that everything is always working for you, not against you, that the circumstances are actually creating the perfect scenario for you to possibly have more time, more energy, be able to tap more into your creative energy. So they're really asking you to trust, because this Bridge card, you saw how that card flew out. It flew out right over here by Venus on the river. Spirit is literally about to grab your hand. And this is clarifying part of fortune increase. Spirit is about to take you on a ride. They're going to help you cross this abyss, it feels like. Crossing the abyss. Crossing the river. I saw this name pop into the chat. I saw somebody within this or chat. They might have left already, but their username said Eros in it. Eros, you are tapping into your you're unlocking a deep creative energy. It's like so potent. It's like a primordial creative energy. It's a very sexual energy, but not like in a sexual way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you are using your masculine and your feminine. You're coming together with something right now. Again, this could be, it could be reflected in both areas of your life. You could be coming into alignment with love, and you could also be coming into alignment with your own potent creative energy. You need space for this. This is literally, we're talking about balance. We're talking about truth. And the highest form of truth is love. And the highest form of love is authenticity. And so you need space. You need a clearing. And so Spirit is like, I'm going to help you make room. But you need to trust that this is exactly what I'm doing. And don't freak the fuck out if things start moving around again. You know what I'm saying? Because this is, you're giving alignment. You know what I'm saying? They're asking you to really trust what you're feeling. Again, ground into the delusion, because you've set some manifestations in motion, you know, and so they're coming to fruition, and they're like, okay, it's about to start happening. They're giving you these messages to let you know it's about to start happening. Don't freak the fuck out, because I feel like it's going to pick up speed very quickly, like very quickly. Let's see. I want to use these. They say, like, the card that just popped out is victim on the bottom of the deck. The lower expression of Pisces is victimhood. So, again, if you get lost in that delusion and you don't feed the delusion that you are being, you know, divinely guided, protected, provided for, like, again, it's all in your perspective. It's all in what you're intuiting. Are you letting your fears get in the way of your vision? Or are you allowing Spirit to support you, and kind of like your job is to block out the fears? Let me see. What else? We have instinct. Instinct. I want to read this to you because it's giving kind of like being put on a crossroads, you know. We have completion as well. Something is kind of coming through about, because we have gnosis here, we have the sacral, we have the womb space, we have the creation. This assignment feels very big. It also feels like, because we have our ancestors popping up here as you're grieving maybe an old timeline. But I feel like you've been kind of going through this grieving process already. It feels like you're being pushed like to, you know, move on to the next thing. And it's not like just to speed up your grief process or whatever, but they're like, we can't get stuck in that. We can't get stuck in the victim mentality. We can't get stuck in the sadness, because that's very Saturn too. I mean, Pisces too, you know, is to get stuck in the feeling, you know, when that is also Pisces magic, is the feeling. They're like, we want you to get excited because you're creating space, room. It feels like a fish that I guess got used to being in a little aquarium. Even though you didn't like the aquarium, you always knew that you were meant for like the ocean type shit. But it's like, now that we're about to throw you in the ocean, or we're about to put you on assignment, and you're about to be out in the world. They don't want you to be stuck like reminiscing about your tank or something. I don't know if that's the best analogy, but it just feels like they really need you to trust the intuition that you've developed while you've been going through your Saturn return. Because they're going to need you to know how to navigate in this big ocean, you know? Let's see. We're going to read instinct. If I can find the thing. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. Instinct. If I can find it. Like, what color is this? They're like separated by colors. Neutral, right? Okay. Hold on, I hear something. Anywho, the wolf climbs treacherous rocks, his eyes always fixed on the high ground. During the time he prepared to be a guardian, his master trained him never to turn back. When we look behind, we sap the energy we are used to in the future, his master said. The wolf's defense and his instinct, and Wolf's defense is his instinct, and he senses danger. Hence, Wolf journeys on and does not look below for his enemies. He climbs unseen, and only those for who seek a spirit guide can see him. Your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. How can I master letting go and moving on? Do I trust my inner guidance? The key idea is our solitary journey. Spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit, and follow your instincts. Instinct guides and awakening are the words, so again, the circumstances may not be presenting the most favorable. However, I feel like you have a knowing that everything is going to be okay. I feel like you've also been getting downloads about what to do next, even though it may not make sense, but they're saying trust that. Trust it. We have abundance, but it's in the reverse. Why is it in the reverse? Or let me just get a little bit more clarity. We have soulmates. And then we have expansion. Oh, so your abundance is connected to the person. You guys are supposed to be creating something together. That makes a lot of sense because we have this romantic energy. We have this creative sexual energy. We have... we have joy and despondence. It's what you choose to create with this person that is going to open your heart up and make you super magnetic. So you guys are supposed to be coming together to do something. Complacency. You guys both may not be in the most favorable circumstances, but when you guys come together, we have the key, the recovery. Wow. So you guys are supposed to be doing something together. We have expansion, soulmate, and abundance in the reverse. As soon as you let go, because look at these two cards are very similar. We have joy. This is, I didn't specify if it was new or a past person, but it does feel like there's soulmate energy. And this feels like, by this reading, because we have judgment here kind of in the middle of that, it does feel like it could be a past person. But it feels like there's reconciliation. We've been having reconciliation messages coming up for at least a month, But it feels like as soon as you can really allow yourself to be free, to follow your instincts. And I feel like that is something that also, because we have the masculine here, you guys are both going to have to follow your instincts. There's going to be some switching up of things. And you guys are going to have to trust each other. This is going to be... you know what I'm saying? This is going to require that you guys work together, because you guys are used to being lone wolves. You guys are used to being on your own journey, following your own guides, following your own shit, doing your own shit. You know what I'm saying? At this point, And look at spiritually, though, you guys are coming together. It's literally like a two-headed wolf. Interesting. It's like you guys see things that the other person may not see, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So you guys need to come together, and your instincts are going to be kicked up a notch. But the woman, specifically the feminine, when she's stressed the fuck out, despondence, and she's unsatisfied, she feels out of control, her eyes are open, and she's like, I have to see everything. I need to see, I'm going to pay attention to the circumstances right in front of me. I'm going to freak the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Be all over the place. As soon as you connect to your joy, your passion, you trust your instincts, her eyes are closed. There's blossoming, there's abundance, there's recovery of something. Okay. Let me get one more. Acceptance. Acceptance. You have to release any shame that you might have around. It feels like really healing the womb space. You really got to trust. You really have to step into your creative energy. You really have to trust yourself in the places that Spirit is taking you. I think that you also need to practice using your voice. Gratitude. And now this girl is pregnant here in this. Gossip. What is the gossip about? What's gossip? Now I'm seeing two women specifically. We have forgiveness. Interesting. Because I'm seeing two women, right? I'm seeing two women in the key. Right? I see this one, this one. I see two women here, but one is pregnant. She has the world in her belly, but this is the one that's stressed the fuck out. And then we have this one. She doesn't seem like she has anything in her belly. She has more of the flower on her dress. It looks like the world is in the other lady's belly. But then we have acceptance, and then we have two women here. One is pregnant and one is accepting of something. We have gossip though. We have two women here. And then there's a baby. And the rhino. I want to get the tarot. And damn, this was getting juicy because I only have like 10 minutes. And I'm like, hold on. Is this literally canon? Or is this two different versions of yourself? Is this a third party energy that got in the way of this connection? Is there a pregnancy? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm going to post this on YouTube. Yes, ma'am. So we have some kind of conflict. And then we have Ten of Pentacles. Something's happening within the family unit, or something is happening with, again, it's abundance, there's hesitation. This may be due to baby mom situation. Like maybe there's a baby mom type of vibe. It's not giving third party as trying to start over, like, or anything like that. I don't feel that vibe of like going backwards. I do feel the vibe of someone kind of being controlled, or, you know, like this other mother figure. Kind of trying to get in the way of a connection, kind of sending negative or evil eye, you know, kind of vibes due to a child, like kind of keeping, specifically what I see as a child. This could be, you know, a child, and then we have the Devil card, and then we have the Judgment, and it's like keeping a child away from someone. And this is coming to an end, you know what I'm saying, with the Seven of Pentacles. We have this coming to the forefront as well, like coming out of the shadows. This has been a long time coming, it feels like. We have the Hangman. We have the Hangman. There's some kind of observation. This fell all the way over onto Venus. And so I feel like this sounds corny, but it's like love always wins. It feels like this person has like it's giving bitter baby mama, you know what I'm saying? And this other person, the masculine, it feels like their abundance has been, I just got chills, their abundance has been held up because of this particular karmic person that they've been with, and the evil eye kind of thing that they've been sending this particular connection. It might have gotten in the way of the connection. They could have been doing whatever, because we do have conflict here. There is, I feel like it's also really important to point out that this child is specifically like very protected in the connection, because I feel like that's a big spirit guide, you know what I'm saying? While there's been all of this bullshit going on, you know, lots of gossip and... But I do feel like there could be a heart opening happening for that particular baby mom, or there could be karma coming to that has changed something, because we now have gratitude. And it's like Ten of Cups in reverse. Yes, is someone that was very close to this person, what feels like the masculine at one point. It could be even a mother figure. It doesn't have to be a baby mom. It could be a mother figure that has had an imprint on the masculine. And maybe this was reflected, like that learned pattern got reflected in a karmic relationship with the baby mother. You know what I'm saying? Like that masculine could have had mother wounds. And this also, they're working through and healing their mother wounds through their karmic, you know, yeah, I feel like I'm pretty on point, because it's like Seven of Cups in reverse. It's like this illusion is kind of being revealed. This could have been a very narcissistic mother figure. And then that child, it feels like dealt with isolation. But this was also spirit's protection, you know. And then, you know, the child didn't know any better, and they go and they attract the same type of partner, you know, in the future. And so it feels like they're breaking out of some karmic cycle when it comes to this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. They've had to do the heavy lifting. They've had to break this karmic cycle. Then we have healing. We have the Star. This is not easy for this particular masculine. I feel like this is also like for the collective, because this feels like the feminine collective. As you're healing your womb space, as you're releasing your own shame and your own judgment, you're able to understand and to empathize with the masculine more. And you're able to provide support. And you're able, like, they're also healing through this. Like through your healing, they're also healing, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys are showing up as one in the spirit realm. So they're finding the strength to kind of get through this situation. Yeah, because we have the wounded healer, the Nine of Wands. They're going to continue going. They're going to continue fighting. They're going to continue their... They know that you're observing them through this. And maybe this could have been something that caused an issue in the relationship previously. You know, it could have been judgments based off of this situation, or vice versa. Maybe they could have judged you because of your own situations. Maybe you guys have some similar qualities, you know, again, because you guys are showing up very similar, but one is stress the fuck out and one is in trust, in abundance, in joy. You know what I'm saying? One is free flowing. And one is, actually, I didn't even notice this bitch in the corner. You're trying, I feel like these are you. This is one stage of your life, and you're trying to unlock this level of abundance, like really be in your Empress energy. And you're trying to learn how to do this. I feel like this masculine was observing you and doing this. This other woman was also observing this kind of transition that you were going through, possibly through this other person. Other woman was also observing this kind of transition that you were going through, possibly through this other person. I think that there was a lot of evil eye. I think that this probably could have affected the connection, whether you were aware of it, whether it was in your awareness or not. And I feel like because you're transitioning over to this, that it's having some kind of effect on the masculine. We have the Hermit in the challenge position. This is something that they really had to deal with on their own, which is because they've had to deal with this on their own. It feels like through separation, through your period of separation, it's been hard for them to transition, to move forward, to find the strength, to you know what I'm saying? Because again, you guys are connected and it feels like because there is this reconciliation energy, that is what they're going to have some clarity around how to move forward. Yes, literally 6 of Pentacles. It's like equal give and take. It's equal. It's reciprocity. It's like a giving of energy. You're able to supply this masculine with the support and the energy that he needs to get through this particular transition, because you're the High Priestess. Damn. So we have 3 of Swords. We do have heartbreak. And that flew over to the kid card, you know, the forgiveness card. And then we have 2 of Swords. This really beats up this particular masculine. They feel like, they beat themselves up. I feel like they worry about their child taking on a lot of, taking on a lot of shit from this dynamic, because I do feel like this is something that is a repeated pattern that they've had to deal with from their childhood, from their mother, you know. It's kept them literally stuck. It's kept them so stuck mentally, emotionally, you know. And so they worry about that for their own child, even though they may not fully express that all the time. This is something that really beats them up, and it also affects their abundance and how they operate in the world, how they're able to keep their heart open or not, you know, because a lot of their energy is going, it's like almost being siphoned by these wounded feminines. So then, yeah, we have the 3 of Cups. Sorry, that's loud. 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, third party situation. This was the illusion. This was something that caused, that was a part of why y'all's connection couldn't like move forward in the way that it was supposed to flourish. There was third party energy in it, whether that person was actually involved or not. It's giving evil eye. And then we have success. Like there was a break, there was a pause in that, because this masculine could not be in their divinity. They were not like able to rise into their divinity because all their energy was also being siphoned. Specifically, it feels like we have the male energetic womb, releasing guilt, releasing shame, releasing all of those things that like, that is what the narcissist pulls on. They siphon that creative energy. So then we have the Chariot. You guys are going to be moving out of this place of lack. I really feel like this is going to be balanced out because of this particular partnership. I don't think that you understand the role that you're playing in this masculine's life in awakening and helping him get past this cycle of betrayal. We have the Page of Cups and we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. They really need your emotional support. They really need you to be there, to be open to them. They need that love. We have 2 of Wands right here popping out. So there's a decision to be made, some kind of decision. Actually, what was trying to fall was this recovery card. We have this key, and then we have the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is literally reminds me of the crossroads, and it's like having the key to unlock the right door. You are that 2 of Wands. You are like the love that you hold in this opening that you're going to provide this masculine. You don't understand the ripple effect you're going to have for him. And it also is giving me like this world that he's holding again, like you are the Empress, you know what I'm saying? Like it's wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I have to get off. I have a meeting. I forgot, but I will catch you guys next time. If you'd like a personal reading, everything can be found only on atouchofvenus.com. If you can like, share, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, bye.